Hey friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, it's good to see you again. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys why I decided to delete my Instagram account and why I'm choosing peace over performance. Y'all, if I had $1 for every time somebody asked me why I no longer have an Instagram account, I will probably have all of my tuition money by now, okay? Somebody's always asking me, Taylor, why you not on Instagram anymore? Why'd you delete your Instagram? Where you been at? I've been looking for you on Instagram. I haven't seen you on there. And to be quite honest, friends, I spent over a decade on Instagram. I think it's been about like 13 years. I've had an account since 2011. I finally decided to delete it because I'm choosing peace. I really am. That's the most simplest way I can put it. This decision didn't come lightly. If you know me or if you followed me on there before, then you know that like I would take breaks. I think the longest I took an Instagram break was like 6 or 7 months. And when I say break, I mean account deleted, gone, finito. This decision was about protecting my peace, realigning with who I'm becoming, and choosing myself over pressure. Instagram started to cloud my mind. I felt like I had to perform every time I decided to post. Every time I posted, in the back of my mind, an aesthetic was attached to whatever I decided to post, right? Literally just felt like I had to perform every time I posted, and not in a way where I'm being inauthentic, but with the intentions of curating like the perfect post, the perfect imagery. I just felt like I wanted to step away from trying to always post the perfect life. I was a person, I never shared my downs or whatever, maybe in my close friends at some point, but even after a while I just stopped posting my close friends. I just stopped posting. And I'm not saying that you should get on the internet and share your struggles, no, but everything really just became so performative. When I say I didn't want to curate the perfect life anymore, I really started shifting into just living in the moment, right? We'll go to dinner, we'll go out on a vacation, we'll do whatever we're doing socially, right? And the first thing we do is picking up our phones for a picture, a video. And the type of person I am, I'm gonna scroll over to the cute filters because it just had to look like a Pinterest post. So that's where I decided to take my talents to Pinterest, where I can authentically post the content that I wanna do, but without performing behind it. It's like on Instagram, you just have to be like top notch. You have to be, you gotta have like freaking professional photos over there, child. You gotta like have a freaking Bentley and living a luxurious life to get engagements over there. It just really feels so cringy. And like I said, y'all gonna hear me say the word performative often, but that's just really how it feels on that app. And that energy was so heavy and it no longer aligned with where I'm going and who I'm becoming. So I just had to like wipe my hands with it. Are you guys on TikTok? So it's this trend on TikTok currently, and it's like the picture I posted carefreely back in 2008. It was a MySpace picture, right? You know, when we had our digital cameras and we were in the camera with our like rock star signs or our peace signs or whatever, versus the picture I hesitated on posting today. And it'd be a beautiful picture, but the way social media has infiltrated our minds is that like if it's your clothes is folded inside out, you got a little stain on your shirt, or you might look a little bit more fluffier or thinner than the last picture you posted. It's like every little thing has become such a important detail that you just, it takes the fun out of being online. So another reason why I deleted it, which I said in the beginning, like I've really been on that app since 2011. I needed a break. Or maybe 2012, whatever year Instagram came out. I know it came out like right when I was about to finish high school, so maybe 2012. And it's just like, if you guys been on Instagram from day one, then y'all know what I'm talking about, the shift. And I'm not talking about the shift where back in the day, if you wanted to get in contact with somebody, you had to write on an old picture, like hit me up. No, but like, or the shift before stories came about. It's just, it used to be fun. Like you could post a picture at the lake and don't care if you get likes, don't care if you don't get views. But now it's like everything is so curated around numbers online. And of course, because that's what it's become. But after a while, it really does become mentally exhausting. I needed to focus on absence to deeply understand who I am and who I'm becoming, and not with how I wanted to be perceived on social media. Every time I went out or I was doing something, I always subconsciously had in the back of my mind how I wanted to look when I decided to post, because that's just what we do. If we look good, we doing this. You know what I'm saying? If we look good, like we all up in the phone, we all up in our cameras on our phones, and then what's going to happen after that? 10 times out of 10, you're going to post on your social media platform, which is nothing wrong with that. But I'm sharing with you guys what was distractional and just overwhelming for me, and why I decided to step away from that platform. I started choosing my privacy, but without disappearing. I decided that I can still be present and protect my personal life, but now I'm choosing which platforms I decide to be present on, which is here, my baby YouTube, and TikTok and Pinterest. It's like, for real, y'all, I wanted to stop growing and becoming who I was through the lens of Instagram, if that makes sense. I really hope what I'm saying is making sense, but if not, that's okay. This video might not be for you. So in the midst of me stepping into this new version of myself, I decided that I had to let go of my distractions and what just didn't feel right, what didn't resonate with me anymore. And that particular social media app has definitely made the cut to go. Instagram felt tied to the girl I was, but I'm evolving, and this version of me does not need constant validation. And let's be real, we can't skip this. And I have to be so honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm always honest on this channel, but comparison, let's just call it what it is. And for me especially, I never had a problem with clapping for people, congratulating people, giving them their flowers, and verbally saying that. But I know for me specifically, I started comparing myself a lot during graduation season, right? But when people are starting to graduate from college, and specifically their nursing programs, because I'm a nursing student, and I would just be like happy for people, but also down on myself at the same time. Like, what is taking me so long to like get to this point? And so like you'll start to really feel down on yourself. Or like I remember there was a summer where I was really studying and hustling and bustling to get into nursing school. So I had to make a lot of sacrifices financially, socially, all the things. And it was a summer where like all the black girls was going to Europe for the summer, and that was amazing. I'm watching these stories like, oh, go y'all, like you look cute, da, da, da. But then I put the phone down. I'm like, damn, I would have loved to go to Europe this summer. Like, oh damn, I'm a lame because I can't make it to Europe. And I'm just being so honest with y'all. Like, these are the conversations that a lot of people don't want to have because it can be embarrassing, or it can be perceived as something different, but it's life. It definitely was not giving jealous or envious. It just gave, like, you started comparing yourself. And as much as people say, oh, comparison is the thief of joy, or don't compare yourself to people you see online, for certain people that's a practice. For certain people it takes time to build up to that armor, that confidence, you know, that characteristics. When you've been online for so long and you're living your life out loud for other people to see and to consume, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And let me know down below in the comments if you ever had a moment like that, or like you might have seen somebody grab something that you wanted that you weren't able to get at the time, or you know, whatever it may be. I know we all experienced it. If you did, shout out to you, but I know a lot of people have. These are the conversations that I have with people behind the scenes and offline, and I'm just not the only one. Like, let's be for real, even if you don't want to compare, sometimes your subconscious will, and that becomes exhausting. And lastly, you guys, because this is a short, sweet, to the point type of video, I'm going to circle back and reiterate that I literally am choosing peace over performance. There's a difference between showing up and, you know, you want to show up in your makeup done, your hair done, you want to look nice when you present yourself to the world. That's not performance. That's an appearance. But when you feel like you have to always be on or put on, it's just a lot. It's not peaceful. Shout out to the influencers. I did want to step into the influencer space, but I have to do it on my own terms and whatever makes sense for me. And that's why it's a slow grind for me over here on this channel, because I'm not performing. I'm not trying to become something that I'm not. So to conclude, my peace matters more than performing for people who wouldn't even notice if I stopped posting, which is eventually what happened. I will say being off Instagram has definitely showed me like the relationships I have, or I thought I had, and things of that nature. Not showing up on that platform will really show you, oh, we just cool, we weren't friends, or oh, like he wasn't serious with trying to date me, like because he just was in my DM. So as I decided to choose peace over performance, what I can say that I've learned since being off of Instagram since September of 2024, I can say I truly gotten to know myself deeply. Sometimes when you're influenced socially, especially on the internet, you kind of lose who you are, or you start to morph into what you see. I know that I'm onto something because on my TikTok For You page, I seen this young lady like me with the Instagram, and she had like the bust down baddie chain, the jewelry, the big ass lashes, the long weaves and stuff, which is nothing wrong with that. But then she was like me without Instagram, clean face, like no caked up makeup. She had her natural hair, she didn't have them long lashes on. Like she just probably really got to know herself without being on that app. Because you'll constantly compare yourself to others, or you'll compare yourself to who you used to be, and that's not healthy, especially when you're in a healing and a growing state of your life. Without a presence on Instagram, you will really be exposed to who you are and who you're becoming and what has to go. And you know what, y'all, this video might not be for everybody. Not everyone will resonate with what I had to say, but that's fine. I'm just sitting here explaining to you guys why I, Taylor, deleted her Instagram. So in conclusion, I'm choosing to show up where I feel the most peace, which is my baby, YouTube. YouTube is my safe space. Y'all done seen me makeup looking pretty. Y'all done seen me with busted up skin. Y'all done seen me in different stages of my life, because I've been on here for 5 years now. So yeah, like, it's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having Instagram. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with performing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with putting that shit on and getting your outfit together, getting your lighting together, hire a photographer and all the things. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with any of those things, because I've done it all. I've done all of the things that we succumb to as Instagram users. But what I will say is that, like, I've just really gotten to know myself. You'll think that you like tulip flowers because you've seen an influencer like put together a tulip bouquet, but the whole time you don't like tulips. They stink, or they die fast, or whatever. And then they'd be like, I thought I liked tulips because I saw this girl posting it and she made her bouquet look really pretty, but no, I actually like hydrangeas, I actually like lilies, I actually like roses, or whatever. I actually don't fucking like flowers. I'm sitting here wasting my money buying flowers when I don't like them. I will say, I think it's healthy for everyone to take a break at some point. I ain't saying you gotta sit here and delete your page, because that's what I did, no, but I'm being honest and very transparent with you guys, and sharing why I no longer am on there. So if you're also choosing peace, growth, and authenticity, stick around, because we're becoming her in real time. Clock it. Don't get me wrong, because I really enjoy TikTok. I enjoy creating content. Obviously, I'm sitting here filming this, you're sitting here watching this, but when it becomes performative and overwhelming and you just gotta keep up with an aesthetic, it's not fun anymore. I definitely have played with the idea of making a whole new page, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm just not doing it. I like the life I live. It's quiet, it's peaceful, it's private, it's not performative, it's not, oh, I gotta get on here and make it seem like I'm living a life that I'm not, or I gotta get on here and make it seem like I don't go through nothing, I don't have no hardships and no troubles. But no, if I gain 10 pounds, I don't give a shit. But it was like before, if I gain 10 pounds, I'm not posting because I don't feel confident enough. Because God forbid a woman develops more curves, add a little weight on, God forbid somebody dusty sending her DM telling her, oh, you gaining weight. Now, I don't know, y'all could say that's a confidence issue, y'all could say that's an insecurity issue, whatever your opinion might be. Let's have a conversation about it down below in the comments. I will say, do what's best for you, do what's best for your mental health, and do what's best for your life. But you guys, I'm done. That's it. Just my quick little few reasons why I decided to delete Instagram. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm around though. I'm around on TikTok, I'm around on YouTube, and I'm around on Pinterest, and I'm around in real life. How about that? Catch me outside, because I'll be outside sometimes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know down below in the comments. Give me a big thumbs up, tell a friend, share it with a friend, or not, go gossip about it, whatever, I don't know. If you decided to ever take a social media break or delete a social media app that you were once on, if you're comfortable, share some of your reasons why down below in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it. But until then, I will see you guys on my next video. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Be good.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry.